We'll watch the Indiana Pacers in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Indiana. Their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And, of course, the 76ers, 6.5 games back.
When I look at Indiana, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Maxey, then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Yabusele in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
Now here's George. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Tell you what, George has gotten very good in the pick and roll, actually pretty deceptive when he's running the pick and roll. When you anticipate him pulling up for the shot, he'll take the defense by surprise with the slick pass to an open teammate.
Halliburton's shot is good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
And Allie, thanks. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
6 on the shot clock. George for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Martin against Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with it. Mathurin with the ball. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
George outside. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And the first one at the line is good.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Oubre, guarded closely. Nice D from Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. He's covered by Oubre. Shoots a fadeaway. Yep, that one goes.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. To the inside. Oubre can't hit. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Fades back. Siakam, no good. The Sixers trailing. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Here's the three. The rebound by Yabusele. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Oubre on the wing. Martin outside. George passes to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. Shoots over Mathurin. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Puts it up from 15. Shot's good by Mathurin. Mathurin's got 5 points.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Doughton. Back to George. Lets a three fly. Hits a three-pointer. George has got 6.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Pass to Shepard. Back to McConnell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's George. Out to the wing. Here's Council. And another shot. And it's Bona missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
McConnell passes to Siakam. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin is a Skywalker. Obi. Insane verticality.
Here's Doughton. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to George. Shoots over Shepard. George with another miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Indiana ahead, up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 3. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Walker. And it's Toppin in at power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
No hesitation there from Maxey. Confident in that jumper, as he should be.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Council. Yet to see a basket. Here's Bona inside. Here's Gordon. It doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Doughton's checked in for the Sixers. A chance now to show you the best three-point threats at shooting guard over the past month. 5th is Eric Gordon.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
Maxey passes to Doughton. Back to Maxey. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Indiana leading. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Here's Doughton. No points yet. Maxey with it. Pass to Bona. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Here's Freeman. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. He gets it in there. Halliburton's got 9 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
76ers trail by 4. Maxey surveys. Shot from 12. The Pacers pull it in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Halliburton outside. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. It's George on the wing. There's a screen. Here he goes. The kick out to Maxey. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Matherin. Outside for Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton. It's hauled in by Oubre.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
It's George on the wing. Takes the three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. The 76ers also with a sub. Doughton's checked in. A minute 42 left to play in the half. Pass to Turner. Launches a three. And Indiana misses again. The 76ers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Here's George. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Left side, Oubre. No luck on that one. Nice D from Nembhard. Pass to Siakam from the arc. It's hauled in by Doughton. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And here's Martin. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. The 11-footer. George, good. George has got 11 points.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Siakam's got his first points of the game. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Oh, my goodness, my goodness. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the 76ers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Looking at Philadelphia, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And circling back to the first half of our game, Paul George had his fingerprints all over it.
I have a lot of respect for Paul George. The leader he's become, his teammates look up to him. He sets a high bar as an example.
Yeah, what he did in the first half, he showed what an elite player he is.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Sixers lead by 5. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Yabusele in at the center position. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Now here's Nembhard. Still without a bucket. Back to Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Siakam. That shot off. Some solid defense from Martin. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Maxey's got 10.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Martin. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Now Martin. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Nembhard.
Maxey has definitely gotten better at drawing fouls from defenders.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
The first free throw is good.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And here's a look at some numbers for Kelly Oubre.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton, pass to Turner. Now here's Mathurin. To the inside. Fades away. No good off the glass.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Oubre finds Maxey. Here's Yabusele. George for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on George. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Outside Oubre. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
Walker, he's checked in for Matherin. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. And so he makes both from the line. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. So it's Philadelphia now. The Pacers making their last shot. For 3, George doesn't go that time. Halliburton finds Siakam. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Lets it go from deep. The shot misses.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And so he hits both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Here's Shepard. Still no points. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia leading by 5. George outside. Let's go with a 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
McConnell outside. Pass to Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell passes to Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 5.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Sixers on top, up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Halliburton, Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Shepard in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Maxey. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. On target from range.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Pass to Shepard. This one for 3. Council with a rebound. Philadelphia leading by 3. Up top, Maxey. He's marked by McConnell. Launches it. And it's Maxey missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Here's Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Maxey. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Shepard, defended by Gordon. Pass to Halliburton. Five to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The 76ers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Gordon, the pass to Maxey. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Here's Shepard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Shepard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Shepard. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Maxey. George outside. Martin outside. Tipped. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton all the way.
Talk about self-service. Halliburton doing it all by himself that time.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Maxey from outside the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Siakam gets doubled down low. Turner no good. 76ers trail by 3. George finds Maxey to stop the drought, and the layup is up and in.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
There's a screen by Turner. Siakam in the post. He's against Martin. Clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. Feet out, and the shot is good off the backboard. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Now here's Turner. Here's Matherin. George defending. Here's Siakam, and he converts the layup. And the Pacers lead by 1.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Halliburton. Shoots from the right block. Siakam, no good. Maxey passes to George. Good.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Halliburton, good.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Martin outside. Fires the 3. Money from deep.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turner passes to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Off the mark there with a 3. So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 1. Here's Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Halliburton finds Turner. Cash! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. .23 seconds left in the final quarter. George scanning the floor. Oh, he got it! He got it!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Siakam. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. For the win! Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one that was buzzing?
Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock. Unbelievable.
Woo! He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertips.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Paul George.